Hello and welcome everyone to a new video segment we're going to start doing with Front Porch Politics podcast. As most of you know, I am David Marks, the host of Front Porch Politics, and we're going to take a look at the Democrat debate from last night. I'm sure that you may have seen the video that we've created already, but just in case you haven't, we're going to have a few clips and then we're going to discuss what takes place in each one of those clips. So be sure to always go to podcast.davidomarks.com where you can follow us and subscribe to the podcast. And my buddy Tucker is in here with me today. He keeps walking around. He's probably just trying to find his place in the camera shot. Also be sure to go to davidomarks.com. You can subscribe to our newsletter, but without further ado, let's discuss the Democrat debate from December 2019.
Did you call my name?
So the question was posed to Elizabeth Warren about expanding and paying more in disability and paying out in Social Security. So Elizabeth Warren jumps on the topic of how Americans are ready to do this. Now don't get me wrong, we want to take care of those who have worked hard all their life and who may not can take care of themselves. Conservatives, we're all about that. The issue is, listen to how Elizabeth Warren responds to the question and what necessity, I guess, in your home she feels like you would be able to buy more of if you were to receive more money.
America is ready to expand Social Security payments and disability payments by $200 a month, and we can do it. You know, someone asked what this would mean. You just give somebody $200 a month. They asked me this in a town hall, and a lady who wanted it said, you know what it'll mean to me? It'll mean I can get a prescription filled and I can still buy toilet paper the same week.
So there you go, folks. If we give out more money, people can pay for their prescriptions and get more toilet paper. Maybe we should do a government-funded project where we just send everyone some toilet paper. That might be even easier. However, yard rollings might go up and would increase if this happened.
The Democratic Party relies on Black, Hispanic, and Asian voters, but you are the only candidate of color on the stage tonight, and the entire field remains overwhelmingly white. What message do you think this sends to voters of color?
Yes, and now we see the identity politics card, and of course she's asking this question to Andrew Yang, who of course wants to show out for his Yang Gang. So now let's see, when posed with this question, what Andrew Yang actually says in his response.
It's both an honor and disappointment to be the lone candidate of color on the stage tonight. I miss Kamala, I miss Cory, though I think Cory will be back.
Now it's important to note here that Andrew Yang is throwing a pitch towards Kamala and of course towards Cory Booker. Kamala Harris, she's already out, and of course Cory Booker, well, I doubt that he'll be back in too, but thanks Andrew Yang for your vote of confidence.
The way we fix this is we take Martin Luther King's message of a guaranteed minimum income, a freedom dividend of $1,000 a month for all Americans. I guarantee if we had a freedom dividend of $1,000 a month, I would not be the only candidate of color on this stage tonight.
And Andrew Yang's response to how we fix inequality in our country: give everyone $1,000 because that will allow you to contribute to his campaign.
Senator Klobuchar had your hand up first.
I did not come here to listen to this argument.
And now we get to Please Look at Me, Amy Klobuchar, who apparently wasn't getting the attention she wanted when there was discussion broke out, which is what a debate is supposed to be, between Pete Buttigieg and Elizabeth Warren. So now she's saying, I want the attention, all eyes on me. Let's listen to what Amy has to say.
I came here to make a case for progress, and I have never even been to a wine cave.
The amazing thing is, most of you have not been to a wine cave either. Now, in her defense, not to be unfair, this comment was brought about because she was making comments about a fundraiser that Buttigieg had. So, for all of you out there in a wine cave, you may want to pay attention. She has something important to say.
So what is making a case for progress about? That is what unites us up here instead of what divides us, which is campaign finance reform. That means passing a constitutional amendment to overturn Citizens United. It means making the first bill we pass when I am president will be H.R. 1, which is the ethics reform.
I really don't think that Amy Klobuchar wants to talk about ethics when it comes to Democrats. They're for killing babies, raising your taxes, doing away with your liberties like owning a gun. And on top of that, they have those criminals, we may say, in their own party, such as Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, Ilhan Omar, and Rashida Tlaib. Oh, and the best one of them all on the Democrat stage, let me introduce Joe Biden.
I can't talk.
So there you have it, folks. That's the folks that are going to beat Donald Trump in 2020. I just don't see it happening. But from all of us here at Front Porch Politics, we hope that you get to have a deep analysis if you'll listen to our next podcast, which will cover the December Democrat debate.